Ebro Fache TV. Oko social media platforms so Facebook Fache TV. Oko YouTube Fache TV. All the other platforms Fache TV. Onsa Ebekan also Anopei, the former mayor of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, the Honorable Samuel Pyne. And Anopei Yaneno Edin Komo, the New Patriotic Party in Kunim Dia Abba, and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, one no, Yaneno Edi Hong Komo, and no echi, yete, say a yadea, obeko akopre a national position. Ye baby san hon sem, na fe Kumasi Mpuntu Hon Semno, Yaneno Bedi Hong Komo, saying, and Ohuno, Anopei, Openi, Yamuakwaba.
Yo, Mejoso.
Yeah, that's it. So say, when the first personality, you know, Edi Juma or Fache TV Daybreak so.
I'm Mr. Crab is when Damas say more family as the first personality the Daybreak. Now TV need the Fache.
Aye.
There was a lot of significance. Say Nema SCA Yadibeche. Yadicha, we did this a baby and Namuntu, I be to see a dear Koya Nimuno, and also a Bayer Kama. Nti won ehwe yen nyinara obi nso ho okọ kitchen but wa ma volume no koso a wotie no ye mo bia achi no na mo bia nso afishia pa mo work some ha. I like the setup.
That's
me did say mo be koso no ma ye ejuma no so ye to the benefit of obia na yam fi ani nkosi fa akon na mo yam ye ni no entrim na nko baby
sa
sa na sem
ene ma wudi bibia acha
ene ma agura ne yede
wudi bibia acha me
na so nya bibi
Anopei yen hwe the New Patriotic Party party no eboaboa ne ho akoyi flag bearer enkomo a ebaaye ene ade memenda no se de adwumadie no ekoye no megidi se yen a ye wa abonten no ye beka se the New Patriotic Party abo won ho modern mo amwo party nim ene se de nema no ekoye no sen ena ohu no
medikan memfa abasobo emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia elections so me mako elections pa 1992 August the tia party ye nhihye nya no the first elections was the ward elections that time no near use ward they are contested for the ward secretary was 7 vote for Swabe consensus that time no near nchi mu e matafo nti omo na Swabe nti omo timi na me was 7 no na takwa makro anumanye kwanta anumanye fie enti na ye ho me fan say sub metro edisa and I'm your secretary to the party a contest the way you know about red that I'm your boy the BT woman you nipa for BT woman you red giant the KOJO and this details you say contest be anywhere eketwa enti ye bebo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia baso na nipa nan a akaye eye mi amadafo mi honorable Ken Japan Dr. Bray Champon Dr. Duchum engineer former general secretary omunyina nso no subdo hu be kose yanto so aba KOJO enye mremremre sa
ye de buoni nidie mam
apart from that you know emunku to krane ne nasifo tu ye wo de hu ko se yanto so aba wiase nyina ehwe omso abom hu modern eyame de said the by the outcomes in the history of Ghana if 1992 to date there are lots of presidential primaries menka MPP kwa NDC no nyina ka ho ne atin samwa eba e bi twintuo e man sekan atwade but we say all the 277 polling centers I been you breaking no me e be 33 no ya antiso bi atwem atrimpo se with the kobo bitu baby me call around you know me call you know all the candidates all agents the cordiality party for no when you say do ni say obi a baby ogina wa kwa nkoma no mudi almost kambom di asabo ensayam timu say eye kama pa mebo election committee no abaso ye radio wise any committee no abasopa o ma ye adwuma na mani asopa along the way no semba ko bi ba mu a na me hwe the principles of justice and inclusiveness na ho anya me de but no na no ne jo no adi nkomo na so am granting interview say o mbe hwe the recommendations a o mde beba no o mbe kan hye me kan project asem no nti wo ma ya de pa national party no the regional parties the consensus parties so nza ba no ya to na the consensus level
that's right
nti nkrofo bi o ha o mo so ebo a me hwe ye o mo so no ye mo wa ma so electoral commission bebe no ase me kotuma ba me menda ko me din ba me ansa o mo etie me e hwe no o mo ntie ne ye enye se bia ye repeat sampan me ansa me din ba the list of national council members because be a member of national council and me din ba the list of former party officers because I'm a regional secretary and me din ba former MMDCs if you say na me mayor nti bidin ba miansa eno nkyere me say meto aba no emiansa nti I opted say meto ewo national council because you easy for no said this is what I want to do. I want to say that's the right thing that you should do. Into amoya bebo mabaso because they did not condone. So bia nka ebetua kululu na go say na court fansam bebre abami mus metiwe obi pe kakra meye no de akwa ne kakra kaka. Nti na je say into amuso no ya bebo mabaso Ghana Police Service they provided security. Though it was incident free, you know, omo presence no so was enough to deter people one best and convey ye bibia emfata the bebo omoso abaso honom and the delegates na kasa party of this I'm referring to them as delegates the two many young delegates polling station executives coordinators consensus officers patrons council of elders former executives and I don't mean refer to them as delegates but ya to be omoso no comportment said omo ye omo ho e bae no omoso no the bebo so abaso nti it was peaceful. I liked it maniaji we say that they ran up to it no some tension be a buy and then nkrofo bi hu said dabre the makwa be bru ye trim ne nasifo no ankosa we na Dr. Bawumia oya campaign that time ba ko aka na no tina say bu be gbasanti be you know say atamfu nyanyam atamfu nyanyam nti atamfu an no mosu say ka bibi sa entity bedo biase obia o ye involved in it all the campaign teams no atam kakra bi ran up to wait no na baya na ye mu bi na nye de na said dem penufo kan ye no nka fiachi ni ambofo no ena kutwa wo nso okaso okotitimu kese a wanhwe a wama san akotu ekro no but the mestre busia na ekusia bibia ye bia yemfa wenya suasem ebia sida yabeko yanim no mema bibie mu ensi enkoka se we de ya busia asem no me finsuase ba na mbeka se denchem awua me nam ne denchem tinsuo na se o correct ntu ka se denchem awu no bi begia di ebia na wo ka se odi benya edin bia nya nim bi nti na ma akoye ne sa but emwa nti yeso yen kasa yen kasa bia kan ya ankoyie no chede ne TV fache dem fanche na wo mo ye be pa won so mbe hwese be sisi nsem kitinkiti no wo mbe yi wo mo adwuma ni yie e ma prepare aba na putoye muso aba there be a stronger party builds a stronger government and now opposition so are stronger puts the ruling government on their toes until say yanke ho amom ni anya dia ye be di Ghana frabro e bi se niam bi wo ho a ye nka hwe afini ensam asi o ensam okoso ha enye
oh Ghana
yes ena dia enya bu eni be ka ye nyamren kan
because na ze
ye nyamren kan ena no deputy chief of staff sumpro soja ni sumehwi wanya obi na so soja nkan ti bobo so mo wi
sa
ai oni president na we nyina na ye election ti obi anka ho asem nti mre na dunti se ya wie no afie na se ye dia ye so ye be ye de aboma Ghana memo no akoso ye nti ye do bibiara ase na going forward no de beba no da bia yesi be bia behwe ase no hwe de ma hwe ase e bia na edunsi ne bi e fata se tudunsi na ase ana yemfansi omugusu na nyini mfifiri na ba hu se bia bi wo ho ana kwadu bi hu no na uti aso wuyi hu no afiri ho ana kare Jesus ano na mo na mdin samono no na o ya na o se bi ansensan mienu aye no na makobo ba kopo aha wuni na kobo mpo o be so bi na akwa na criminal eti e be don sensan no ana we say nyina be boa ma going forward no your party no your next elections we are na anything will be guided by the sea na mompa ya so yatu afa ho no ma bibia so akodi amani pa
yenhwe numbers no na mudi nkomo boy amane say every time bia no party no de obi kona nkuguo eba won manakwanya ma otoa so say ohwe figures no a ye manakwanya ma o contest bie wa ne numbers no ekoso but ohwe memenda die ya Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia figures no eba from eye bibia mubetimi akire mu senti a eyesa
uhwe no ediso sana beka no but in reality no enya sana tie
at the same
also election be on the dynamics the last time no one na contest here inputs ben ne bamo this time round one na contest here inputs ben ne bamo obi say bi ni Dr. Abraham Champion for instance hwe force of the bamo o hwe Dr. Bawumia, the last election, so 118,000. This time, we 110 plus. We can say he lost about 8,000. Iraq and Japan, the last election, so 79,000. Okay? This time around, he had about 40,000 or 46,000. And to honestly lose about 30,000 votes. A coin, a big called Bawumia. Ebi call Brian Champion. Into my dynamics, you know, esisa. It is say, and the competitiveness of the whole issue, you know. What is important is the Owuni, you know, the appeal, you know, a cut across the whole country. 16 regions. He won 14. Okay,
that's a good signal.
14. And Brian. Dr. Ewuni Volta and Honorable Ken Ewuni Central. And he tells you that even the Volta and the Central, Volta say Dr. Bawumia plays second per the ranking. Central so sir. And he tells you say the appeal no cast across. That is the most important aspect of election I call it. In time say bioma obi anyima no ko bin person me cancel dada. Se kaso e kramuni ano ye srimuni ene nasefo no efi srim abeti kompo ano efi baabia ewia no epie ekotin be atoye ni nyina no onya obia support ho. It tells you say madia ye no omu with 56% or drop percentage terms as in the last elections, but the appeal no across the country no uniform that baby the most important aspect
going forward because yato abano ewie MPP and sheshaya etoso no eyeden
unim enkrofo ye mistake be about the yeyen obinum say bottom top down approach. There's nothing like that.
Samu
KOJO ma nyabotre na minchiro mu ye party no ye wo election miensa ye wo election na ye di yi party officers and ye wo election na ye di yi members of parliament and ye wo election na ye di yi ye presidential candidates there a time bound ya hise say enfie na biara ese to aba ejisa nkrofo no eye party officers.
Okay.
Party officers no eno na start 1992 near use the war system And I'm going to send me the contest as war secretary. Free 1998, Eba. They used the current system now a year polling station, of which I was a chairman. Let me do war secretary 92 to 98. Now I'm trying polling station chairman from 98 to 2010. And son of a regional secretary.
Regional secretary.
And this is your name, minimum.
Unimu,
and the young normal kind of someone, Yana Metrasia, Mounts and Crawford, distorted party.
A whole abel.
And Yaho, as a Yaho, as a way, oh, if you not do Hunia, now you crowd to be a feeling.
Tamum.
Yeah. They are who feel with our papa, one there, the teacher was and German removing the catcher, say ho, or Beffian there. No, you get upon a brabo ye. Now, what you know, you know, what me by ye busian.
I see.
But as one maker, there was an election at the polling station for. And no, every 4 years. Say election, one year, the coordinators. No more 4 years. Now, woman be two about a constituency officers for 4 years. Now, constituency officers, now be two about regional officers. And also here for 4 years. No more be two about constituency officers, regional officers, and others, no, so be national officers. And the duration, no, 4 years. The last election, year, MPP move for officers at Market was 2022. Until this year, and I have 4 years election. No. When it comes to your parliamentary elections, now, you were Bemwa, you were Mraya, the two were Muswaba. Until that doesn't follow the 4-year system. A bit me, they be a year to the general election, no, yet me to about parliamentary candidates. There be a war, a fan consensus, there be a MPs, no. Let me to be 2 years and follow 4-year system. No, Sana, you were a presidential election. The constitution nature say you were Bemwa, Emre say, you near Bemwa, Emre say. Obakaya, you call Sunyani. You have been your call to President for Mabano. First one, 96.
96, yeah.
96. The next one, you're 2 years to Naben.
98.
How many years?
2 years.
Now, you're 2 about a year polling station for a year album. Then 96. The next election year was 2010, and the Bay Regional Secretary. And in between, and no one can top-down approach. One can. Instead of a man narrative, no. You can't suit your personal interest and so forth. Until let's set the record straight. Momuntia se who said you'll be no. Party nishisha ye mono. You will maybe a twaba. Especially when it gets to party officers, officials, from police station to national chairman. One their party officers know. Woman to from who delegates are me and name you. And you are more Jumani delegates, no. One more Jumani party, no Juman, so ye party officer. At the polling station, the chairman, the secretary, the organizer, women organizer, youth organizer, the choir amendment, you know, the communication officers and research ebeka. Na omako 7 ewo ho. Omi ya beto omswaba. Into when na ye party officers at the polling station, then the coordinator ebeka.
Okay.
The coordinator no the electoral area. No, one. And the answer, you know, Yashisha said, baby, I want more than 10 polling stations. Biano, you get 2 electoral area coordinators.
Okay.
To open the party officers at the electoral area which contains the polling stations. And suddenly, back regional constituency officers. They are constituency officers. And suddenly, about regional officers. And suddenly, about national officers, national chairman, NAT, and suddenly, general secretary, general administrator of the party.
I see. Uguswa O'Haying or Fachi TV, Daybreak, and I de Ebrel Anopay, the former mayor of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, the Honorable Samuel Pyne, and I know Edin Komano Pay, Wachrechain, the New Patriotic Party in Shisheye, and omo call money near omo beye kai. Say on YouTube, Ubinyayen woho, on social media platforms, on Facebook, Ubinyayen, or messages ni na no mayensa enka, ebra yeneno edin komwe. Yebe charging, na unso adwen chira ode abano. Yaken kain ama mansen nyina ahwe. Sam, yenhwe enkomo a yete no, party no ebekọ akoto aba. Ya te se eyade a obepese national executive positions ni bi no obepre akonwa no se de yete no sanete ana.
Kojo enukre na onse me maye party adwuma che. Nti ya na party no mra no bidiso pa. Menim se party no de na sie ani so na memenda yekoyi free ho no. They say no afe na de nkrofo cast bottom up no aye free polling station and san no eno na ye be ye ho ye no na ye the party structure no eno na ma decide say nyame boa na party no bie kwan a mekwa contest the vice chairman of the party national level.
I see.
Eno de maye madwene sa ansa no maye madwene no before election 2024, I said we mean publicly that benne na ye face that will be a show yi. I mean the first politician better so no meka
Me das.
Many President Akufo-Addo she I. Komodiem and I'm catching say Mr. President. Say nyame adom ne we need election we are. Me nyi executive position him. Obisam say why? You are very competent. You can be a very successful minister. Why? And I'm saying, Mr. President, a stronger party builds a stronger government. That's your party leadership. Woman won him dieno, a wolf say wakuma pa, a dima party no be crania me ya. A ben biano a party in the bebano, a bani begu. To me, minko. Me contesting national election. So wow, this is the greatest news I've heard over several years. To know my yema no at what that because me share party no. Let me who say the mechanical or no from the word fascist num. Apart from that, and mama beye. I've been a communicator of the party since 1998. That any large signing excellency, you see what you know. The year besan minion Saturday every Saturday morning near our back issues. That time Nikwe Wilson. And another host, Love FM. Oka party some could defend the party. My dear communicator at the regional level, at the national level, to date. My dear trainer, party trainer. Buno I have for Buno is not so for they attest to the Western is a baron a bit trainer, especially a by electoral communication. Midimo Kotripa. Into a year Juma for party boom. But you your bad power 2017. A dinner and I'm friendly. Some me my uncle. A whole crown and yes, the name you Chief Executive of the company. I'm the managing director. I was just a board member. For that time, that past 3 years, I'm saying if you are mayor. I was mayor for 3 years.
That's right.
3 months or so. Because October 12, I'm 2021, I'm in office. And I'm exiting 8 January 2025.
Everybody be the home. Indeed, her party no need position. I didn't one call for communication. I didn't one call for national organizer. I didn't one call positions. Maybe na vice chairman.
Kojo, the machine I could do. Minim said level be saving, but the koshewa a bebuapa.
Okay.
A bebuapa. Ubia say I could be a chink of no, but I may be a good communicator. But party management, the chairman who has support. Na say when him dear a fancy my year can now. Now what the commitment say obeya eboa. Say chairman in you without experience, you can handle that first smoothly. Obi seamlessly, my bro for seamlessly. Oh, I decided to say yes. I want to run. Now, your bumpire say, the brain be do, Nanya may be my hoarding name. Now, I told you, Paguso, Namoso, my purpose, KAAKYIRE, Boabe, and can't say for no can't say. Then they are here. We have been fine. We have been fine.
You saw you did cover Daybreak or Fachet Television. So, and O'Shane, the former mayor of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, the Honorable Samuel Pyne, and Anopay and no Edim Komo. Waboya Mania say Aqueniano Eba Obepre for a national vice chairmanship position. The ticket of the New Patriotic Party now Wabesum Party no. And I'm say Osuma Santemai na unya akwenya ebeye chief executive for Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly no. Mene no ekudi ho nkomo na mebisa no. Say mfiemi ensani mu no. Ede na odi jae sam.
KOJO wonim say amamuo ni development. Eya na enye dan ya wasinko enye kwan ya wayinko but nipa asitremu nyina me hwe se asitremu yare haye pa ade ba ko ade yare eba pa eye environment no the fee especially ena from apa yenya enhome nti so Bekaya, that moment me and my baby Isaac num that time no baby now one Isaac num the diaconum never cover.
Okay.
The bomb modern eco compactor trucks, any containers, any nasifo be bra near DB year on the day ewo Kumasi. Brand new compactor trucks about 8.
I see.
They started composting plants as part of the project, That's a mini recycling plant. They are near partners from Spain, for last minute to be into me say so far they are more ayafa. Then can be generate even income from trash. No, not containers na the buyer no. Na yemi no. Brown bag na blue bag. Na bag here for wet waste, na bag here dry waste. But min chimi na me me na so me sugu no kwa ni. No hwamia me ka wet waste out here say. Enema no akasa wugya na betua pro. Say what the dear aduane na se. Obi beton nkontomire de na pro no. Ntos je ne nyado anom ebiko bi nambi sanyema no wugya no eno atumi pro eno ye de manure the infant fertilizer no and a dry waste no eya nnua paper plastics nade eno so enti ye yesa enema no a na ye de echo so free Joshua anom well any random they can give you a very good insight of this.
Yeah, of course.
This is very important. And apart from that, Arabia, your friend of non-communicable diseases, cancers in that form. The Shiamukna in any city cancer challenge, And that was the chairman of the committee in Po. And Rumpu, one would be international conference. They sent me a mail, say, and I'm me too, no papa, no. They want me to be a part of the inaugural concept, Switzerland.
The way a contractor was signed here in your position as chief executive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yani Bloomberg mana muntu near to road safety na prostifo street guns say omudi na almost say speed bro so na say more than once na by na. My initiative.
I see.
As the mayor's challenge. Me po hu da Europa. Na mo ba. Say na mo microphone ba. Eto so biem. You konya funding from Bloomberg. Because maka nipa mframa obehome.
Yeah.
Inti enua. Inti na ye challenge bi. The first time we won $50,000. Inti ye man tie ko group back. Wo mo the innovation bi buyer. Wo mo the technology. Track enua na ye dia no Baby Bia wanna dear old goose or need the old so. Ye yen come on, ye push you your name, almost 2 years to get $200,000. The VA who had man of the free power, be new to my year, because the next time, no, give me $200,000.
The undersell program now say 8 trucks.
No, I know your Horace project, no.
Okay, so trucks.
I know you're different project. Yes, and I wish any Bloomberg climate change. And cry your call, you know, name Konya as a grant, you know. Your call COP28 now, I say, I buy as the same profile.
As I said, the public
milk or no, a Bloomberg nature me ticket, om the man baby die, om the mamma diani dear. Omo no man ed them, so I did woman's omoska. Baby power memoir quada, and the unpublished and play power will be scammed there, beg there. I said, scared the two bottom the FB mouth. Into Amuna, my dear Koya, no, your proposal do Koya presentation, me Koya. I was in about 3 panels. I Koya, we won 50,000, the best 30. The same year and one way assessment, no, we won 100,000. Into maybe free for India, no minimum assessment, no there. When you know, apart from that, no infrastructure development.
But Beans was saying I will provide here.
Beans was 1,000.
1,000?
Yes.
Okay.
1,000 of them.
I see.
You were Cassia and you won't feed there. Into a bad debate, some because US and the name Mian Casa, my country them to a near assembly no. Mian and Nami Koema, dear Mian and me travel tickets to Bibia. I took the opportunity to visit some of the mayors and to me call the mayor of Dallas, Mayor Johnson. Didn't call him my father for and near call Columbus, near call mayor. We call Columbus, we call almost waste management, and almost the mayor ma. Hanka kutuka edimi call womo site kosho omo operations bibisa me question back I say I did omo de mihunsa separation of trash no na bisa no say ne ba kitwa ena okọ oni call ono man no papa ho ntini ba ne nana tokwa na papa no ebura nyina gu container bag na akora no bisa ne say na eden na on separate no only plastic na say for ne let's obey environment you know
ya church wo
akora o nti en no bisa say den no so ya kire wo mo nti me baaye ukọ eya subin submetro and all the 5 sub-metros, we selected some schools, the year sub-projects, no. They church one more separation. And now we know, say, Uka beans, no name, the mom, yeah, competition of either presided. Do the first, me man 3,000 euro.
Wow.
Yes, some the tall laptops, no name, for the woman's school, the torso. Until we did that, a bad education. I initiated quizzes, been a more year, that's it. The name of metros to enhance education. We call almost every senior high school. One more lighting systems. I worked on it very well for them. There are some few schools I'm going to even to get asphalting for them. No, was this thing. The infrastructure, school infrastructure. The first time, me assembly members not the country me. I'm saying the first time near the IGF, I've started projects. Every project, the classroom block that I initiated was Abripoha.
But Unim said,
Oko Adumanu, Oko Santasi, Oko Obriyawa, all these projects are there.
Unim said, there's a perception that under our leadership, BBA Niwa, Kumasi Bitumiden and Sa Esiso.
Say BB said then.
Say be a monumental project.
What is monumental? When him say monumental is subjective. Mama Mount one typical example. When him J. Kufo Senior High School, a word that band Sokoban. Sokoban J. Kufo Senior High School.
Yes.
A new school. Me buy a na incredibly cohopa, no many baby intra. It may no employer assessment. Immediately I needed to provide 2 pavilions. And no more they started project now. Gaba could this year when you admission. What was done for Santo Kenya Miche? A year busano. A crown honor school on your 8 A's. Now, the main committee me the debate say monumental projects. You have World Bank facility for modern toilet facilities near Saneman. It be about 25 across the metropolis. The whole memo 2 a Madia and a Memadia. The Madian were changing rooms so baby Beko school, not the Bunisana, the Beko San home, baby physically challenged, dear, and then Nasifudina. Nada ya kucha humamu bia no ma wo mo. Media phone bisa and crown say, wo pay. We knew the response. Wo mo say yes. You must say Aden, a man especially, wo mo say, wo mo kosoko ban fie. The risk na the woman said they had sexual harassment. The big crowd and Crawford person rape one. One see 2. No mutual street man. On say quine also a yana musi anya santimemuhano. A quine kakra kama ya no asphalt kama. And people abana you. Almost so mutual quinuma car a prebinum. One say 3. A mad delinquency bar. One say one would F case. Ebi ya to koye no hu ye because facility ni bi ni school mo ho okwa o mabiem the parents ni said the bano owo school mu sua de no now that the guys say okwa koye no hu ye no okọ obi nim de koye say wo ma to my bed de okọ to chacha oba okọ be ma bi ho at that age and they felt that it was so good for them. That is monumental. The same thing ya ba was One see in fact, you may see a year more. There be a science from Kusian lab. One per lab. I will say, dear Kufu, self facility, no sanitary facility, no. And yet, I did be my warm. But what for whom say a dedicator, but more done per science lab. And when you talk about monumental, it's subjective to the needs of the people. To the needs of the people. 2, so projects need be you channel resources to other things. You channel resources to other things. And I'm just I will be here Rotary Park. And I'm seeing yam first mayor Mabao. Yem Misa Mayor Aban. How many soon I'm here Rotary Park? Near your baby Rotary Parker. Gabenia baby a baby for. Who call baby mayor residence no. Career blocks never follow. Office accommodations never follow. About 16 blocks are. They're senior officers.
But what happened? That was supposed to be the mayor's residential facility.
Oh, them say honoso. I will say, one more year. Someone as I saw change you. Part 1 lands in Asifono, reallocation in Asifono be affected here. Until as part of project no any case no before someone no honum na ba be di baby a je dey bioma your facilities we say we negotiated and we had better deals because project omo ye no ho.
So currently KMA mayor official residence
e ho na wo say for no so nti on be all do say na mayor no residence no
nti e ho na outna
o me buy man tran ho because they buy na ho and your case contract and maybe never. But me and Casanso no government facilities near na a film review papa can be say who could a buying a dem name try your da 120 miss would be. Into me and Casano yana me feel comfortable to tell me I'm a war baby, but it was put in shape. Said Marty say Zuba cra a Yusu Hokakra. Into that we did a lot of things. Debbie, be Santa's runabout to a Hojo Equino. A home cratering, I mean, stakeholder engagement, said more project affected persons. More Nkata Moon 2, let us say, yeah, Fred Benajenim Boatin special planning, Nebisano. From mod.
But the Quine is a
quine, in so, Geometry Moon. Make us Santa's runabout to we know. Draw encourage number.
Okay. The current one.
The one more starting on.
Okay.
It should have started in August 2024.
Is it to say that it was more project?
Yes, but technical people know. Until I make kind profile from only a type of friend Nebisa. One lead engagement with the KOJO car for no. I was in office. I wrote the letters. I have copies to every discussion.
Secure funding, Anna.
Funding was secure. Now, Casa Womberry releases. And we should have started in August 2024. But to almost and say election, no, and you could tune for and who did they two almost I can say a corner near here from Santa's roundabout to Bekwa roundabout. No, near you. Until almost started pay. One may fee section, no, if you're watching North Central Regional Benino. Access to the city center, no, a bayasem, until one progressive or a quantum. And this is technical advice that they give.
They give you.
Oh, into be so, one man yashi. And then now we panel member who know about every interchange and now intersection, and sir, fly over be a walk, Kumasino. A young people are buying this shit.
To say, Top Martins are up to Santas Runabout project now. You who say twice. Is the funding secured by the New Patriotic Party?
JICA, a grant.
NDC for now.
A grant, a JICA grant. I can give you. I think I have copies on my phone. But you are such a minutes of our discussions in Nasifuna.
I see.
What they know with me, what I'm glad. They say, one more buy and one more abandon. No more twaso, see a bay. And they am there.
But yeah,
I said, so I'm runabout, for instance. A MPP project, they start here.
Yes.
Time they start here, Yantimia, into a bar, a sort twaso. I am that say, almost all my abandon, no compare resources a betwaso. And did you afraid no yes say we are better by me and this and this project and this will never to be there by any. If in 92 about 2000 and this in a net is not swam run about to her. If it 2009 about 2000 now then I'm starting here rango number my projects. And then now I'm say funding near Dibia Quay say oh kwan no call offense no. Oh my we barkasi kwan. A part of the funding. Sakwan the purpose ni say a big traffic no from Macro EDBC Abripo junction at Chuho Alpha Bantman so that it wouldn't interfere with work at Santa so on runabout. And no and the more months as fatty crow from Honum a copy Tafukan Mono. We send me land projects a B and the war barracks Prempeh College at Chuhonoa at the Bano. Into a year. So I can a baby traffic now go so I'm run about in ano. If you so that say and for bar interfere with the management at me akoso. Into the beer a yentie one more technical and sign their cancer mono. And nun a cover by her interchange a wasqua. So full line at a Safo flyover and Nasifonia when you have MPP project so. And the because say ya no money. We could have done more, yes, but we at the end of the year no, we share a minus resources. Young the difficulties of mine no especially between 2021 and 2023. The difficulties are the cool and until I say the internal election near Yentuno. That man leverage, a man crofo can't be woman the end of the moon. Now I hope say we say no. Coming together as one party, no, you have to tackle the issues. And yes, will be banner say, more governance. It's not just about say my infrastructure. It's about even thinking about the people.
What can who SME? Mami Emisao, Unia Kuma Zuba, and Mayor say Kumase. In the last 6 months or so, our year Jumano, Ukotne Chirina, Ohene Juma Oyano, Obekase, the modern bono a year. Oh, the period I won't use to judge him.
say ade no nko mu da utu fi abeka say mere say oka say obetu amo krono finfi say entimi ye
oso oye nkakrakra
the one agree no inti eye nkakra let's give him time me ohu ade amanko hunu inti no me enye no gige da no bi ka say na high soon am so di bi ye me the buy me installation street lights were more than 8,000.
More than 8,000.
Yes.
Street lights.
Yes.
Within the 3-year period.
Now bisa assembly members no at a point kra no bia na mo bia bi say won to kra boy let area na e dark no fa possible bo. But binum yesum. People were talking about them. Yes, my house are starting solar because we planned. Say no, and this is even captured in RESEC because I made a presentation there. Say I confirm between cables. No, I think that the next phase. No, if we have funding now, let's say changing the street lighting to solar. Okay, until I started some projects. So far, ufi tafun share so stretch no kono. I say. One street lighting is solar.
Yeah.
Ofa airport runabout, airco, workroom estate na no. Nina is solar. We started those projects. Some projects nina.
I see.
Me na po. You hand you over to the contractors to do all the. Mamu say tiba kwa be a street lighting no. Tomo ka no can say no. It be the technicalities. Because we are cable. So here you buy na ufi a life or. Esanya ko be be omoton na mo asafu ko e wonya dark na me nyan kasa me ne ayifo no electrical for no ne full car ne kwa inspection uni madua ne kojo na nipa da sani wo mutimi bie compartment so no mo twitwa cable nketwa no na koso kan ne no no say wa mo say akronfo no ho no me operations a wo mo dey nkrofo bags na sefo nti wo mo ma ho ye dark and you fix it nina and ne na no am fa won ne ho adum nim say ne adum light and as a fault. It's even possible say ebia akonfa san akotampa with it nti to da bia na the difficulties nti let's give tabemum they didn't propaganda ya yenyai amba am the drip machine ekojuji crowfrom say yeah 1 year 2 months
but crowfrom market are you not excited about say one more area
one year.
The KMA chief executive, I can't answer. Major project.
Major project. Sebi me. Min my DFO.
DFO the uni.
Se me buy 3 years me the VSR project na kabe me de pa. Because on 3 points. 1, ebema a unipa free because that was the purpose. Se be unipa free city center no. There's a complete KJT any crow from. Because one majority one from near KJT central market no a displace you warm. Yes, influx abam there, but these are the core people the demand. We started something. Shirts na wahona wamuko humu. Na nyom na ye yo. Ya wie shirts no. Na major buildings no ye nye electricals. E hona funding was an issue. And then some buy ya no mo de drip machines. It's in the pipeline. They are looking for funding. So it's easy, sir.
Project almost secure funding, but you they are looking for funding.
Unless maybe you are privy to something that I don't know, of which I stand to be corrected. But that's before Christmas. Let me know some funding.
Almost the common fund and
common fund. Then come on there. Project, the last time I meet through her from Vanguard, one their consultants. The project was about 120 million Ghana cedis. Common fund.
It's a government big push project,
That's if you are talking about say the big push is going to support and there's a big push and I'm there. If it's going to support it, hallelujah. Because say me no me wafan for me nana no more or mudidwa no me baby atra. Building the local economy of Kumasi.
So the challenge really was
it's funding.
Now, what's the challenge? Is it that omo enye ready say omo di sika kese be shemu anase.
Omo say that project no. The genesis of the project no President Kufuor ye be 50 years Ghana. Omo ye some be ye Jubilee projects bi. Baako ene ye Jubilee Park. Then a friend Jackson's Park, and a friend Jubilee Park. And now, decided say, "Tell ye the congestion, Mama part no cast then fa Jubilee project and ye Krofo Bujan." So the contract, and ye came a contract to RCC,
Regional Administration.
Yes, but I would say every district, a bind Jabiano, under the control of the assembly. In Titama, MPP fee so pay. Professor Mills no buy no. And no mube twa sa Jubilee project no committee no. O ka say dey DAYBREAK KOJO biani no rekuru no commission.
Yeah. Fact finding.
No funding again. And from 2009 to 2016 funding be amba for Krofo 2009 to 20, when a president Professor Mills and
Professor Mills, yes.
Mahama. Funding be ama abusantin tinwa wona main road ko airport wo ho no. Enye dwanu yanka Krofo dwanu ho. Enu ye BOT.
Build,
operate and transfer. A private person am doing yes a contract no. Yempa ye negotiations. He was giving us a ridiculous you be charges. I say you bet me absorb because we're looking at funding. We did all the year bizarre avant-garde. Me too run my truths, you know. And I won't come and sit here and lie to the world. So the effort, private person did by move, and the baby could do yeah, and then now common fund focus on the boy, they could see a whole lot. And then yeah, easy. Say easy and kadano mo day backward in as if could usually honor. Edi hon because I don't know starting project. The year say ye pay private funding, contractors on one side. Even though near new or mokano, the compensation they were quoting was so ridiculous. When the year Fred, Metro coordinating director, maybe some say how many times they know ye meetings on that.
But Anopemi Misawe, you've had the opportunity of being the mayor of Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Decongestion has always been a challenge.
Yeah.
And nay, a day panama semubana mu yim crofwe fi kwan ho ene ade a muntimi nye.
Question we Bible mo so say eja obenya ka bakruwa e pa but kruwa we say dia kruwa we dia imagine man no. There were a lot of factors. One, financially, it's very expensive to decongest. You know why? So we offer 30 military police officers. Russian. But the last count, the Russian was starting 200 a day.
For each person?
Yes. And 230, 200 times 30, 6,000 a day. We only 10 days, I saying 60,000. 600 million. Assembly no, ne revenue no at the same. You what that things I say you say yes, school dying. I say product school konya say me buy school konya me yeah. Could be sarcasm no other. What most of metro what muheye. Also, mon building no, the air was near any camera. I started all those things. Ni konya the much schools any nkania no. Would be here says can be nadia is animal. 2. Nipa no e wo mu no ankasa no attitude and so you another. 3. Politically, they are never tough decisions. Me, you to me report to me. Even though near say, yes, you mere KGTN, Central Market, no. Then to me, what we were doing that was say we manage the situation, go behind the pavement. Now, the penya coin, na casting coin. The greenness, who say Hannah Motier there, then there will be no Ubian excuse to say, men conquer ye, baby.
That's right.
And no, a nipano so politically no another ebiem enso ye enforcement no one na ye we city guards Emmanuel Kachre on some be institute you be na every quarter na me need traders na associations na Asia ni ahwe say na pesa mo ye ni sen say who dey call ubu party traders no or associations and groupings that they will tell you say transport union for no every 3 months ni je meetings other say plus like for conference room ada Premier Assembly Hall and now came a conference room. There were videos and pictures to that effect. Within the last 3 years that I was in power, especially with transport, now it's smooth power or more presence needed into Kwanebano. And that was the stakeholder engagement that we were having. Reinforcement, Yeah, gas, no. One more man no be catch say. One more you woman, Miakasa, me cough fielder. And then me could do footbridge na Hello FM side hall.
Baby a she
footbridge na hall. Ya catch am say munyina ho na monhwe footbridge no so. Because uka se nipa musu ni dwa a weekend bridge no. E betumi abu amade oyenu kase pa na ba. Me ko na wo ma ya station wo mo ho. No omo no ani hwe baabi and wo ma chi na hwe ho. Let's just say they are post but they are not watching the post.
I'm food didi.
Into kwa man say ana me see big office and na so say James ka so be ma tra ha. After say na say ha so me tra bomo a nti nipa no a wo sma no so nko enforcement. Or no this enforcement. So
is it more to do with your attitude?
Your attitude, number one. But now the best solution, they started to say we central market no. Central market no, phase 2 no. A form when na empty. A be car park for both private and commercial. No say we go street no so majority they hawk around vehicles. Inti se vehicle no ya mo megina honom emfa nipa biem no mo wo facility no ene de mo fa nipa no a wo mo egu street no move there because mo na mo kan say agglomeration say then ubi adwuma ba ko a atwinwa bebree ba inti trotro no ne go so car no ani nyina ko park wo ase ho efa nipa no wo mo ekoton pan no wo car no wo megina hello efa mani mo ton pan no.
But only one of the challenges amunya in the build up to election 2024 dwadifo na wo central marketer mo bo mo ano ho ba se central market phase 2 no mo be ye no then the see ya mo ntimi
central market phase 2 no wo ba ye na starting phase 2 no wonim level a draw on say terms are debt restructuring by mo want to KOJO you of all people bisa and I be for the benefit of
yes because
you are playing the devil's advocate.
Largely all my work to abetiam
and they mean to say no but they know say unim emra ya kati sword otun for the president go kati sword it took almost 2 years and some traders no eti ase atu so be kaya e be
omudo do no mo be settle omo ne ade
and some no mutunya budwa. It didn't waste 2 years of the project. That restructuring no buy no. One more MA loan no UK for. UK every loaner near no more because of that restructuring no, they put it on hold. It's in a project be say children's and maternity hospital block no install here no. And na pa once airport project na install here and sana ye be complete. And no ma phase 2 install. They came back to the site. Yo, give me see, listen. Let me use all the minutes. It is that restructuring. No. Your partners, the dear KOJO Busiano, one do almost 2 Busiano senior, so one release this camera, and no, and the issues. Now with this project, even the NDC now, though we almost all the debt restructuring, a bit ended this year, no more releases can not for. They have extra cost because one more decommission a free site almost banner. It came with an extra cost of close to 120 million euro. They come home. And we need to look for funding for that. Until I told the beer, a young nature moon koyi. Until the beer nanko for not the unnecessary politicking. Unnecessary politicking. Because they say, because I may tackle or more on front side, I can easily do that. But I know the challenge is no say, and it's here. Okay, maybe I have me a manual now come myself. The council Muntuno, or Mutuya, and cut 2 years until we and sign up the restructuring neighbor because we delayed, it stalled for 14 months, between 13 and 14 months.
I see. Is it not because one timini or more ending command one to a more see?
And I said, Dakro, what do I done for Nizuba? Upa Dakro. Only know this guy so. Now, now, when they are on them, Unyao, now who now go do come on now, Wuba.
But one of the problems I was say with cream, a driver for no any passengers no. On hand side, then if say na kamu ye beboa.
On say because say na me ni transport unions no e dey town pa.
Collaboration.
One more na ye associations no. No mo behave sa. One more yasa ne mani nyina ye one more from wawa no. Or no belong to association A or B or Z. Into Australia, not the car baby, any sir or this year, not their busy. Me crop for him so qua, so transformer, no one move from point A to point B, not according to 20 cities, no jar. Into one what a one man saw AFIA street.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are they into one more into a near my dear by coming near transport officer no any ayalolo for ye ba kunu say baby na bo pressure pan especially we fit get fa abripo kwan so na fa santazi kwan no any link road no me yani say our peak hours bia no we mun dedicate at least 2 buses na e fa sa kwan no so sana na ye and especially festive occasions no near provide this enema no ntina easy kakra but yin ka say what attitude be yempe basen
yeah zuga ka ho asem some time back
yempe basen o ya na bus le check kwan mu dodo high occupancy vehicle the number of people there for any points of withdraw what you say
yeah
and now be who plan na short to petrol again no pray.
So there's a need for us to educate.
So you say apart from education, no project by point started here. So for minimum they are a bus rapid transit, BRT. You know World Bank no. I think say one of these days, Fred Randy Wilson, and now Atapuku. One of them the 2 key people are they do almost 2 side project no say. You know World Bank, Ejumano. You never year from a Buakwa to Ejuso. Yes. The best expanded crime. The whole electric busing, no, and then the Qatar Transport Ministry inviting me to Doha.
Oh.
I'm the transport minister. When the move for so being this electric buses be balanced.
I see.
I work crown. So we a project so yeah, Kumasi will have those facilities. The not use for be no negotiating by year a charging points and all. Until Zuba, the doors are open. They can see me, bet me, been come out, so you're interested, you can go ahead and.
But have you paid a visit to his office?
The office, they been called. But give me no dear, no, your bomb punimpu, you didn't come on so. So, 10 at first, no, not in some beer, oh dear, no. Boba Bamuno, what Tony Dankakra, Abano, Yanetting. tell the be friend nipa bebre because wo koba ha wo ye we enti so obi friend no anya me ya na me friend no amfa ya na ha me owie akire ya or return me call ti bi o ha me ka cha to see no mate yenye ni say I mean what would there be ameka say apart from bibia no o man chichiriye ye ni ya ye nyina ye fa ekwan ya o mu ye me mpese be ko ho ntokwa because ye bie mu a me when am fa kofi o ti mi sim na 5 minutes na do fia me ko na me nkwan say
there be
nan say me mfufu no madie obi business o ho ma koye business no eno ene ye hwe me ni office there me ko because Ghana ha your politics no eto da bia na airtime e bia intentional what the beko me he visited me that about my office about two occasions me call ho da but so invite me say program be ni say why would I decline say me ko ba bi na daje no ha awo
yeah wrap up your conversation mami bisa President Mahama I'm sure that utia and common you say wa born homodin what assessment of President Mahama saying
omon homodin KOJO mami ka say munchro what's the dollar apart from certain products and new boko form kakra no enema nyina boko so dollar no say ye den ne ba for
but o admit say dollar na ba
of course obi initiative sa gold for reserves na gold for oil din asifo no Bank of Ghana na ja tum say BBC na boayen Pyne na ye ho initiative na Dr. Bawumia no na start a big because at the end start 2023 no man you don't say results eye nhihia o we no kra say cost no mo ye ni year I say na no mo boka bubroi so mo ye ni year nkan ni be 2-3 years no for so be better than now it's no you can say 2 petrol for instance enye obi na kire ni buo world market global market no na di bone ba 2022 na crude ekoya do $120-130 per barrel okay and now me no ka say it hovers around $50-53
ntia ban ye
COVID buy no freight ship a twin man no bo kwosro papa hwe now the container esi ship move for US ba na $2,000 now the China na between 2,500-3,000 say China kwan wa ba COVID buy no ekoya could drew $12,000 and ne aside drop about that level no did that level no aside drop about ama eboa no anenka akotwe fanwo na ba ubetua shape ne ka no aba form
it is economy no ya enya President Mahama
eno eye Mahama na ye on control shape bo
ano on control economy na enya President Mahama na yes sir
Mr. Ubisu omo say edian no maya ma besa they are unable to tell you now compete $10 billion just to artificial na me kind me say the omo ya ni say no I say oba equipons why makeup ne ho fe na nim smooth mon consume mon ko gina hotel eno ala junso toy no enso ni mo no wu na nim antimi hwe na nim
sa
ebi eno mo ya economy no cosmetic
but after COVID ye hu bibia soronku bia o
KOJO enya COVID na di ne ma bodin e ba ye eto de bia nwa kura nya binto na COVID ni free mu da ben
oh so COVID 2023 ni free COVID
na how many years ni
2023 2024
how many years ni
2 years
2 years now feel say Eyabisa said the economic recession of Europe and now said the recession in US it took them about 15 years for them to fully recover economic recovery enye sebe light soup enye pepper soup and waka say me twitwa je nani ntosa twima kwa awienti o de man fasi just man for 30 minutes abebe no
so 0 to 100 Obama is saying
me cry them me who they me man. Because one kasa, they've not been able to tell us, yeah, we ain't number where I say. One month, what they catch them KOJO, what they we share, we are say, and yet net, what kind of dear wouldn't be beer, be say. Say, sometimes about the quite runabout. Send MPP here, any fear bear. And yet, last week, and no master 1 year. I didn't try. So I project, you know, and yes, I quite from academic investigate you.
Oh, but you took us 3 years, more than you.
Now, oh, I don't know, Yana, minimum yard, you know. And this in yet I feel obedia conyo. Messi and DC, what bedia conya 92 to 2000. Not sentiment waha. That's how quite no ho. That's why I made quite nether ho. Obedia conya 2009 to 2016. Oh, yeah. That's what Biabanu and ya, near Koyan say, young kind who say, yes, a santimemu, MPP never vote to hapa. But no soon say, a buying resources, no, you bet me a station in our santimem. And open my nasi. Just me know as a KOJO. I wish you well.
Thank you very much.